What's going on, guys? cebmofroz back here again today for another video. And first off, before we get into today's topic, I'm going to tell you what the gameplay is in the background, and it is a 44-11 gameplay on the map Detroit. So after saying that, we're going to get right into this. And my topic for today is actually about my cat, Charlie. Well, that's kind of a weird topic to talk about, but yes, with my cat Charlie. I got him when I was like 8 or 9 or something, and when I got him, it was like a special way. Like, we got him from his mother or something, and when we got him too early. Like, I've never heard of someone getting a kitten too early, so we actually had to bottle feed him. Like, I think I had to bottle feed him for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, something like that. So I was like 8 or 9, and I had the responsibility to bottle feed him. Like, I think I had to do it twice a day. I'm not for sure if I had to do it 3 times, but it was at least 2. I don't remember completely all that well, but so I had to do that every day for about 2-3 weeks or something, and then eventually after that he was able to get on like some mixture that was like, it wasn't really cat food, but it was like a mixture of like it's I don't know, it's just going to the next phase, I guess, to get to being able to eat cat food. So I had him for a long time now. He's like, I guess if I got him when I was 9, then he's about 8 years old then, if I'm doing math correctly. Yes. Okay, so he's about then. I don't know his exact birthday. My mom does. I know that's kind of bad that I don't know. I'm just not very good with dates, but every year we do. My mom does make sure to tell me like a few weeks in advance, so I do know, the date then, but then I forget. So we always get him like presents, little toys, different like bouncy balls, just toys he can play with, or canned cat food, different things like that. Even on Christmas, I've gotten him, like when he was real young. We didn't do it the last Christmas, but like every other one besides the last one. I don't know if we did the year before the last one, but we would get him presents, and we would actually wrap them up and everything. And when like we're opening the present and everything, then like our presents, when we're opening them, we would also open Charlie's for him. So he would get a present as well. So it was all really cool, and he loved Christmas too, because he would always he always just goes around the Christmas tree when there's all the presents around and everything, and he loves all the paper. He absolutely loves paper. He loves boxes, just anything to do with like wood and paper and just different things like that. So, but he does have some unique things about him. He doesn't act completely like a cat. Like, because we got him so young that when we got him young, we rode in the car with him a lot. Like, we had a few different things we did with him, and he started to like riding in the car, because we started him young on it. I guess that's like with, human kids. When you start them young on things, they end up liking it, or, it's better to start, stuff on it when they're young. So, with him, he actually likes riding in the car. We can take him anywhere we want, and he'll just go from window to window, just looking at it. He loves it, and then eventually he'll get a little bit bored after a while of looking around, and then he'll lay down or something and stuff like that. And he won't meow or anything. He loves it. And we're also able to give him baths. We haven't in a while, but we would just give him a bath. He doesn't meow. He just stands in there. You can just wash him, stuff like that. He doesn't go crazy like every other cat. So I think that's really cool, because there's not many cats that are like that. Most of them, just lay around all day. So he actually did some cool things. He's also like really fast and stuff. Like, with most cats, they can catch like mice, stuff like that. He catches like squirrels and birds and all this, like all kinds of things. There's this one time a while back, actually. I'll go ahead and say this one little story. It's not too long. Me and my cousin were playing a video game, and all of a sudden we hear my cat run into the living room, and he has a bird in his mouth. And like the bird, he opens it, or he lets it go, and it flies over into like a corner, or like not in the corner, but it was on a lamp, or not a lamp, one of the lights that's hanging from the ceiling. And so we tried to open the door, and when we did that, he flew over to stand, he perched up onto the door ledge instead of going out the door. So you wouldn't go out the door. And the bird didn't have a scratch on him or anything. Like, Charlie had just brought him to us, like, with no bites, no anything like that. He didn't hurt it at all. And the bird was completely fine. It started to fly around the house and would not go out that door. We chased it for a good like 20-30 minutes until my cousin actually was able to reach up as it was flying, like, through the house, and like he reached up and grabbed it with both of his hands. Like, it didn't hurt it or anything. He grabbed it like perfectly and then just went outside with it and let it out on the ground, and it flew away. But it was I couldn't believe that Charlie actually like brought in a live bird, like unscratched, anything like that. It was really crazy, actually. So he's really unique compared to most cats, and like I just had him for a long time. He always loved to sleep under the covers too with me. Like, he would sleep next to me, like under the covers. Like, I'd tuck him in and everything. He'd lay his head on the pillow. He was just like he thought he was a human or something. So it's really cool that way. And also, he doesn't just eat like cat food and like he does like cheese, you know. I was gonna say macaroni and cheese. So that's one of his favorite things. But he'll also eat, like, he loves like green beans and just like a bunch of like weird things that, you know, cats normally don't eat. So he just eats a lot of that kind of stuff. So he's a really cool cat. I've had him for a long time. He's like my favorite cat I've ever had. So like, I don't know, I feel like he's like kind of like my kid. Just, you know, that's kind of a weird way to say it, but you know, I had to raise him and like bottle feed him and all that. So he's been a big part of my life, and he means a lot to me. So I thought I'd share that with you guys. So if you did enjoy this commentary, then please do leave a like, comment, subscribe, do all that stuff. Tell me if you have any pets that you have had to do any of this stuff with, or were really awesome, or just tell me anything in general about any pets you've ever had. And so this is going to be the end of my commentary. So peace out, guys.